And if running simultaneously with that is a Republican primary showcasing the candidates that I met with tonight, all of whom were exceptional, I think that that's going to elevate the Republican candidate and increase the Republican candidate's chances for election victory in November.
Right. Yeah. The caliber of candidates that we met with tonight was just outstanding. And I believe in the end, the Republican Party, people who are registered Republicans should make the decision, or should help us make the decision. And we'll work hard for all of them to, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say that to that end, and any of you guys can jump in, but if there is, assuming there is a primary and a lot of these guys are in it in a way that sort of diminishes the importance of your collective decision, right? Because it was, right?
It's you know, I think it's much more important to elect a Republican mayor. I think all of us will agree that this isn't about ego, this isn't about anything but making sure we can continue a Republican in the mayoralty and continue to keep this city safe, to keep it financially and fiscally conservative. And you know what? It's not going to happen under the Democrats. Not one of the Democratic candidates is going to keep what we've built over the last 20 years under Rudy Giuliani and now Mayor Bloomberg. So I think it's fair to say that although it wouldn't be our first choice, but I think if we can keep the Republicans in power in the city of New York, that would be the best thing.
More importantly, when we discuss or we compare the Democratic candidates to the Republican candidates, and again, the level of conversation, the issues that we're talking about every time we meet with these guys, versus what the Democrats are talking about, again, the sexual orientation of spouses, wives, etc., I think it can't help but make the city of New York a better place, allowing the people the opportunity to meet all of these guys, discuss the issues that affect the benefit in the city of New York, the longevity of the city of New York, instead of us deciding for it.
Sure. I mean, there was even, we talked about it, there was an article published the other day in one of the newspapers talking about the lack of issues in the Democrat primary. I mean, they really are running in a primary that is bereft of any issue discussion whatsoever. And that's a disservice to the people of the city of New York.
Right. Okay. And what we heard tonight, from all of them, they're very issue-oriented and, how to create jobs in the city, what we need desperately. But it's not going to diminish the chairman's, our influence, because we're going to be out there helping these people get onto the ballot. You understand? If we're going to have a primary, then we have to have a primary.
You know, Bobby, I think also what we saw tonight is each and every one of these candidates would make a great mayor. They're all different, however. So, it's going to be left up to the electorate at the very end to decide which one of these they want as their next mayor. But, I would be proud to work with any of them.
And I would just add that, sometimes primaries can be destructive, and a lot of that has to do with the candidates in that primary and whether or not they get involved in personal attacks or stick to the issues. I'm very, very convinced, after listening to these gentlemen tonight and in prior weeks, that they're issue-oriented. That's what we're going to stick to. It's going to be a primary that's going to showcase Republicanism very, very well, and it's going to strengthen the ultimate candidate.
Good.